have 5 panelists and let them introduce themselves.
I'm Bob.
I'm Piso.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Joshua Carroll. I'm Reward.
Okay, so our first question for this talk show will go to the classmates. So, how can male students help create a more supportive and stigma-free school environment for their female counterparts?
Yeah, the question goes to me. Now, I believe that giving support to the female gender is the most good thing that I would love to do. One may ask, which support can you give to the girl or female gender? This support may not be giving them money. One may ask, am I their father, am I their mother? No. But I believe the support you can give them at school, maybe include them in games, sports, so that they feel more loved. They feel that they are also the same people as we are. So I believe we have to include them in whatever we do. Maybe like discussions in the classroom, sports like playing games, so that we give them that support. Also, there is at times when we see these girls when they are bored, like teasing. One may not support that thing to be girls. You may fight against it. Don't allow it to be. So that's all I can.
Okay, thank you very much for that answer. And another question is, what would you do if you randomly see a female classmate who has accidentally spoiled a uniform?
Oh, wow. That's also the same. Very good question to ask. When we are at school, there are times when we face these things. How do we come across it? How do we come up with the challenge? How do we face them? So this is what one is supposed to do. Maybe, I believe you don't have to make it all of that fun. Just if you're a boy and you're shy, you may tap on your friend who is a girl, tell her to approach her and tell her. So that's the first thing you can do. If not, you can approach her, tap on her shoulder, and tell her so and so is on you. Maybe you can remove your sweater, tie on her, then direct her to the school sick room. After, the school nurse can take the rest, can give her another pad or anything else. So that's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much. That is a very good way to support your female classmates. Third, we have the son, Joshua. So your question is, growing up, did you ever find yourself having to support your mother on menstruation-related issues?
Of course, yes.
Okay, in what ways?
Like, she had to send me to help her buy the menstrual pads.
Okay.
But she couldn't discuss with me about her menstrual health because obviously I'm her son. She can probably discuss that with my daughters, sisters, but me. But she found herself in a situation where she was at home with only me and she had to send me. By that time I didn't know even what pads I used it for.
Okay.
She told me like, you go to the shop, you tell them you want bread. They said no, because that's the code they use.
Bread.
Bread, as in Bugatti. When you reach the shop, you tell the shopkeeper bread. They know bread for women. Just give me the price. So for me, I didn't know, I just go, I know for her.
Ah, all right. That was very helpful of you. Okay. Okay. So now we go to the brother. Paul, as a brother, give us a scenario where you had to support your sister on her period-related issues.
Yes, okay. I have a Nazar. She came to me and said, because I need to get it. Which head? She explained to me that I went to her pharmacy and I gave for her. But
Okay, that was very helpful of you as a brother. Okay, so now we go to you, Pizzo. So as a father, do you ever have any conversations about menstruation with your daughters? If yes, what kind of conversations do you have? And if no, why not?
Okay, perhaps actually there is a kind of conversation that I actually do have with my daughters. For example, you know, the word is to some fathers, actually, it sounds like wicked. But to me, I actually do talk with my daughters, for example, how to use the pads. Secondly, how can we try to control that pain whenever they are in their employees.
Okay, that's amazing. That's really nice. How can fathers or daughters help break the stereotypes and cultural taboos around menstruation, starting with their core families, their own daughters, and girls in the family?
Okay, that's really a nice question. To me, really, what I may say about that, you know, to me, what really I can do with this question, because to buy a pad when you are a man, it really sounds very bad.
Yeah.
For example, for example, women, really, if really I can give you an example, when we go into the shops to buy condoms, we first joke around, you know, try to give me, you know, pointing, just give me a blade, give you what, you know. But the main issue, what has brought you like to the shop, is to buy a condom. So to me, really, what I may say that buying pads, really, bring it out when you reach to the shop. Just say, I need pads for my daughters. Yeah.
Alright, thank you. So, Pizzo,
Yes.
how has being married changed your understanding of menstrual health?
Okay, being married to a wife, actually, it has changed my mind a lot. Because whenever I see ladies when they have undergone their periods, the pain that they usually do have, really it has changed my mind, because I'm a man whereby it's really very important that you know your partner. Because everything, okay, this may happen whereby you are only alone at home, so you can see the pain.
Okay, thank you. And in what ways can husbands provide emotional and practical support to their wives in their period-related issues?
Okay, to me, though, how I can support my wife. For example, if I may give you an example, you can come up with the system of when do usually do happen. For example, you can mark their dates. That is one. Second, you can also try to buy for them pads. For example, for me, I can give you an example. When I'm still on my way, like back home, my wife, she always calls me. You know, I've reached at home, but I've tried to forget to buy some stuff. So really, can you really try to help me? I say yes. Yeah. Because going to do this, the supermarket to buy pads, like some Athenians, they usually see it, oh, a man to buy pads. It's like very weird. So the way how I can support my wife is buying for them pads. Secondly, like making their days to know with their days, because some usually will change the days.
So you're saying that husbands out there should support the wives to tell them the right path.
Of course.
Alright. Thank you very much. So now we go to John. So, what does being a supportive male friend to a lady look like when it comes to menstruation?
As a supportive male friend, I have to be informed about her needs.
Okay.
Well, I need to know her needs in the way that I should take it normal. I don't need to put her, like, to expose her.
Yes.
I have to take it normal like any other disease.
Disease. Okay, please explain your
Yeah.
part on the disease.
What I was meaning,
Yeah.
like any other sickness, maybe headache, like headache, or when it's having, or flu, or stomach ache, yeah, like that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yes.
Because I had, like, when they are experiencing them, when they're in menstrual pain, they have this thing called cramps. I actually know nothing about it, but I once saw my friend. She was like this. I first thought maybe she's acting, but
So it
that's
comes
why they
as a
say
disease.
disease. Like,
Okay.
it's something.
Okay, yes, you can continue.
Another thing, I should make it like sometimes a surprise to her. I can go and get her some bags separately, not like I have to go to
Sure,
someone
yes.
and explain to John that, you know what, I'm going to take to her this advice.
So if you have 10 female friends, all those things surprise me.
If I have, I can.
To me, like, okay, to me to add on this point, you know, like now we are now just in era whereby we are not supposed to do things separately. Because when you say that you are hiding something because you are helping someone, really it can become a burden to you. So I think now we are in era whereby we have to make everything to be open, because this now there are ways how we are now teaching our fellow young ones, those who are coming.
Okay. So, how would you respond if a female friend had a period emergency? For example, you see she has messed up her dress while you are together. How would you respond?
Yeah, I have to be calm. I approach her and I inform her, because sometimes she may not be aware. Then I have to inform her. I get like something how to cover her and put her somewhere so that she can clean up herself.
Alright. So thank you very much. Do you gentlemen have any other comments or anything you'd like to share with us about menstruation, any awareness you would like to give to the people?
Yeah. Okay, to me, first to me actually I have the awareness, because right now pads they are very expensive some in some countries, and I think we need to come up with ways how we can try to make these simple pads like to our fellow ladies, and I think we need to come out the way how we can make these simple ones, but not the company made. I think it can also help them, because, for example, deep in village, it is very hard for them to get here. So I think we need to come out the way how we can try to help them, at least not to feel abandoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. You want to say something, Joshua?
I think we should keep the general public informed about this. because some people don't actually know anything about the menstrual pain. So when they see a girl and saw it happens, they start to embarrass her instead of helping because they don't know. Now, if they are informed, they can perhaps help her, cover her, and provide anything can be of help.
Alright. So thank you very so much, our dear panelists, for coming here today. So we have come to the end of our For She Talkshow. So let us all remember, break the silence,
Stand with her.
End the stigma together.
Period friendly world.